Alright, so we're here in Detroit on, it's Wednesday. It's freezing. There's a lot of cars looking at me doing what I'm doing. I don't know if there's a whole lot of vloggers here in Detroit. Walking to the auto show because we don't want to pay for a cab because it might cost $7, so it's better to walk. He's not as cold as I am, but I'm freezing. Okay, I need to zip up my jacket now. This is a problem. Alright, we're finally inside trying to find where to get tickets right now. It's a really nice building, a lot of cool stuff up here. It's also warm, which is nice as well. I want to see something cool. Oh my god, there's a new Ford GT. Oh, it's so beautiful. That car's gorgeous. Alright, what I gotta tell you guys is that this Ford GT, it's in it's a cool gray color, this orange stripe. It has 647 horsepower, twin turbo 6, 550 pound-feet of torque. The car is great. Big flying buttress in the back, fat rear tires. The problem I have with it is it needs to be a V8. It's coming from Ford. I'm not a diehard Ford fan, but when you have a twin turbo 6 from a company that's known for their roaring V8s, it's just a little disappointing. Although I'm sure if I rode in one, I wouldn't be saying it was so disappointing. Okay, found where to buy tickets. Cash only, cash only, cash only, cash only. Ah, here we go. Over here. Here, I'll get the tickets because then we'll be even. Pay for the flight and the hotel. So, the most frustrating point of the day has happened in the first 5 minutes of the day. We walk inside and there's this Corvette right here, which I'm thinking, oh, it's the mid-engine Corvette. And not quite. That would be the same front-engine Corvette we've been stuck with. It's a ZR1, which is cool, don't get me wrong, but come on. It's the same car we've been seeing for a while. I want something new. The all-new 2019 ZR1. I don't want the all-new 2019 ZR1. One thing I'll say about the ZR1 that's pretty cool is the rear tires are 335s, which is huge. It's a really cool car. It's just the same one that's been for a while. I was hoping for a mid-engine. That's what I really wanted. I wanted mid-engine. I won't complain too much. That car's still cool. This car will beat the socks off of any German car anywhere near its price range, let alone fall above and beyond its price range. But we'll come back to the Chevy section in a minute. Right now we have to look at all the cars that'll be parked on the side of the road not running pretty soon. Ford! The new Ford Ranger actually looks pretty cool. I like this. I like what they did with the back of it with the camper right here, but Ford's never been my company. It never tugged at my heartstrings. Alright, now I am a fan of the new Ford Raptor. I will say this. This color is not really my favorite, but the car is cool. Still in the Ford section. There's not surprisingly lack of cars, mostly SUVs. They just unveiled the new Explorer XT. It has 400 horsepower. That's pretty good. Not too shabby. Also, I made a Lego guy. Alright, about to go on a virtual reality drive in the new Ford Explorers. He has never been in a Ford Explorer for,
yes, he has. The first year it came out.
Okay, he's been in one the first year it came out, but he's never experienced virtual reality before, so that would be kind of cool to see, because I actually think virtual reality is surprisingly cool. Alright, so we just took a ride on this virtual reality set. It was cool. We went through a few national parks. My poor father, who's never experienced virtual reality before, was unfortunately a little motion sick from it. So we're trying to find water and keep him from hurling at the current moment. After going through all the Ford stuff, we found the new GT500, which is, it's kind of a badass car. I mean, the color's beautiful. Has a 7-speed dual clutch, over 700 horsepower. 315 rear tires. He's awesome. However, I have just discovered the best car of the show. The only car that anybody should ever buy. Not even kidding. Like, the best car.
And our legendary road capabilities.
Look at how beautiful that is.
Now built on
look at how beautiful that car is.
Years of legendary heritage.
Best car here. I have that car. Alright, so we're in the Fiat Chrysler Dodge section, and there's Jared, who's unfortunately couldn't make it. His favorite car in the world is ugly MFing Fiat Barth, which is for some reason one of his favorite cars. I don't know why, but I'm gonna hear a lot of crap for that later on, but that's okay. I don't know, I'm not a Fiat person, but to each their own. God, I'd never be be caught dead in one unless somebody paid me a lot, which they won't, so I'm never going to London. Wanting to go look at more cars, but we're stuck looking at a minivan because he won't stop talking about a minivan. Yay, minivans. We don't hate here at Slamming Gears. We just don't drive minivans. Directly to our left, there's a bunch of supercar stuff, custom things. We're trying to say that for last, but we're walking right next to it. It's very hard. So we just rode in some Kia Telluride or something. I don't know what it is. Some off-road thing, which is cool. But it was slightly overshadowed by the new Supra, which is right here, which is pretty cool, I gotta be honest. Not a manual, which is kind of unfortunate. It's also a BMW, basically, with a Toyota body. But it is cool. It is cool. It just loses the reliability because it's partially a BMW. They have the racing version of it too, the challenge version of it. Here's the other challenge version of it. This thing's pretty sick, actually. I'm impressed, I gotta be honest. I actually think they're pretty cool. I like them. So you'll probably hear me say over and over throughout many videos that Lexus is the best car company there is. Now, I'm not saying fastest car, most luxurious, anything. The best all-around car. They make beautiful cars. Take this car, for example. This is the GT500. This car's stunning. The interior is immaculate. It's amazing. Not quite fast enough for $108,000. This car behind me, this is a concept car. This is the new LC convertible. If you guys remember the LFA, it's basically the LFA, but a convertible. At least that's what its styling looks like. It's quite a pretty car. It's a concept, so it's not out yet. But I will say that this new RCF track edition, this car's cool. It's lighter, it's everything that it should be. It's 0 to 60 is 3.96. It has 472 horsepower, so you'd think it'd be a little bit quicker. But listen, here's the thing, it's a naturally aspirated V8, which that is not common anymore. Look at the wing on this thing.
Right, guys.
Look at that. That's incredible. Carbon fiber roof, hood, carbon fiber package all over it. Red interior with red carbon fiber weave inside. I'm not gonna lie, I'd consider one. You know, if I had 85 grand to just blow on a Lexus, that's the one I'd consider. Now I'm going to tell you guys all about all the things that I like about these new Genesis sedans they have out here. Alright, moving on to the next section. I'm also a fan of this Giulia. I've always talked badly about them, and their reliability is total crap. But I sat in one. This is the first time I've sat in one. Ergonomically, that thing, I mean, you just feel like you want to go in that. You feel like you want to race. Paddle shifters are like bigger than my hand. I have big hands. Another car company I'm not really a fan, or not a fan really, just have no opinion on it, is Infinity. But I like this thing. They probably won't even make it. It's probably just a show car. That being said, it's cool. Got to sit in the new Kia Stinger as well. I kind of like it. I mean, I'm not a huge Kia person, but I like the car. It's just, it's cool. I think it's cool. Now we're at my true favorite. True favorite. Cadillac. Yeah, buddy. Cadillac ATS-V. Cadillac CTS-V. In case you missed the first time, Cadillac ATS-V. Cadillac CTS-V. I'm in love with these cars. I'm not in love with the color, but I'm in love with the cars. Man, if you guys don't know about these cars, let me know, because I'm gonna educate all of you. Because these things are performance machines. CTS-V pumping out 640 horsepower to those rear wheels. That thing will hit 200 miles an hour, the only sedan in the world to do so. Only reason it's 0 to 60 time is around 3.5, 3.6 is because it has no traction off the line. So you can keep your M5 with your all-wheel drive, you can keep your Audi RS7, you can keep your E63 AMG. I will dust your ass on the track. God, that car. Ugh. And the ATS-V will smoke any M3, any M4, any C63 AMGS, any RS5, all of them. You know, quarter mile and 0 to 60 might be a couple tenths of a second slower, because heaven forbid it's not all-wheel drive. But guess what? Which one's more fun to drive? And guess which one has a manual? Well, we breezed through Volkswagen nice and quickly. It was, I mean, the new Golfs are cool. They don't make anything that's that exciting, although they're at the Michelin section now, which is, that's kind of cool actually. I like the I look at the tires. These are Sport S's, which are new. This is what they use in the Lexus RCF Track Edition. They use the S's. Sport 4S or whatever the hell it's called. And then they also have the Sport Cup 2s and the Sport Cup 2Rs, which I don't even know how these are street legal. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see this, but my nail sinks right into that. That's incredible.